We've got David Aldridge. Reporting from the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And And these teams both among the league's better defenses. Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, is it getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defense?
The simple answer, Kevin, is no. We're still having an immense amount of problem trying to statistically measure what is happening defensively. But we know how you can impact offenses with the way you play defense. The measuring metrics on individuals still, we're probably 3 or 4 years away from understanding that the way we could.
And here is Doncic. Mobley with the rebound. George with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. Just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Here's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Outside for George. Mobley wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Adebayo. McDaniels. Mobley with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so George will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Chandler outside. Outside for George. Good on the triple. George has got 5.
Paul George ready to shoot as soon as he caught it. Quick release there.
Here's Adebayo.
Assist from
Drilled from 6 feet. 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Over to the wing. Sacramento moving it around. Over in the corner, Doncic. Goes up to the stripe. He shoots again. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. 8 points for him.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Mobley. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And they double up Doncic. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Doncic. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Shot from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Mobley's got his second basket of the night. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Kicks it out to Covington. Nobody near George. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trailing. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Doncic. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp
for your Cavaliers.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Sacramento calls timeout.
Timeout called by Sacramento.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Driving inside. Pass to Mobley. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Doncic, here we go.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Sacramento. That quarter. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
Mobley misses.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Now here's Mobley. Right side George.
Out of bounds.
Shot clock at 5.
Sacramento ball.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And no question, LaVine has a talent for taking to the sky, and he'll show it off every chance he gets.
Luka Doncic.
And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
Shooting for Sacramento.
Defense getting too close. Lowry has that instinct to read what's happening. Takes the shot there into the contact. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Down low. Ibaka. A second chance effort. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Over in the corner, Turner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Turner's got the lead up to 9 now for Sacramento. And your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Kings leading now by 9. Outside Lowry. To the inside. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Cleveland moving the ball around. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
On the wing, Turner. Outside Lowry. Out to Turner. This one for 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
He can't hit that time. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Outside, Green. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And another shot. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Now here is Lowry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
LaVine, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Lowry. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Draymond Green.
And Green gets it to go.
You know, this team spaces the floor so well, and Draymond Green, if he's selective, can be somebody who can operate at the three-point line.
Outside for Lowry. Outside Turner.
Oh, you better shoot that.
Over in the corner, Green. No good on the three.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Ibaka with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Maker misses. Kings leading now by 15. And the wide open shot from Green. Sacramento gets it back. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. King substitution.
Now Chandler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Sacramento has possession. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Pass to Cunningham. Back to Chandler. Fires the three. That shot misses. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
That's his first personal foul. Second team
It's
foul.
his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
You wonder if Paul George finally has a situation here where he could show why he's an elite player, why he's an all-star, but to pay off how hungry he is to prove it with a late postseason run.
Luka Doncic.
And that one's good. Doncic.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Driving the lane. And Cunningham with the slam.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
The drive by Doncic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to George. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Cunningham. He takes it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Here's McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo.
Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Adebayo's got 16 points.
Well, how about that? Bam stepping out just a little bit from the mid-range with a soft touch.
Here's Mobley. Lays it up and puts it in. He's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's Covington. Pass to Mobley. Here's George. 9 points in the game so far. And rebounded by McDaniels. Sacramento leading by 14.
Cavaliers foul. That's his first personal foul.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. You have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Outside Turner. Sacramento again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to George. Back to Covington. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. Up and in on the layup. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Turner. He's got 5. Back to Doncic. Got a piece of it. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Drills it from outside.
3.
Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Pass to McDaniels. Doncic outside. And here is Turner. It's hauled in by George.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
So they foul intentionally. And the Kings will go for a different look here.
Team foul.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Draymond Green, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gary Harris, Kyle Lowry. Timeout Cleveland.
A different look now for Cleveland. Timeout called. Cleveland.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
To the wing on the left. Here's Okoro. Some solid defense from Harris. Kings leading now by 15. Pass to Lowry. Now Turner shoots the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And mid-range, a little outside Turner's comfort zone, but he gets it to go with focus.
And so it's Sacramento with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Lowry puts up a deep three. That shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. A nice shot by Okoro.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Lowry for 3. Bean with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here he goes. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Green. Out to Turner. Sacramento again missing. Levine deciding where to go with it. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Lowry, good.
Well, he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Good work defensively by Lowry. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 16-point lead. From deep. The dive for the ball. The Cavaliers on offense. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Sacramento leading by 16. Out to Turner. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Sacramento calls timeout. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And the Cavaliers call time here. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
You got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Timeout called by Sacramento.
Powerhouse Dance Team. The Kings with the timeout. Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team. Timeout, Cleveland.
The Kings with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And so here's Cleveland. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And Doncic throws it down.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Inside. Cleveland moving it around. And he overshot that one, missing. Kings leading now by 17. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Cleveland with it. The layup missed. Back to Adebayo. Pulls from the top of the key. Mobley with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range, but D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The drive by Doncic. Missed inside. The Cavaliers trail by 17. On pass to George.
Isaac Okoro with the assist.
Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Over in the corner, Doncic. 6 to shoot. Some room here for Adebayo.
And Adebayo
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Luka Doncic.
And that's now 18 points for Bam Adebayo. Doncic feeling it out. And here's Green outside.
Draymond Green.
Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Kings leading now by 18. .135 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Doncic.
Another three for Sacramento.
And without much left to prove, Doncic still trying to hone the consistency of that three ball. But the confidence, no doubt, is there. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That's short off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson misses. And so Levine will bring it up now to Cleveland. And Okoro throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Pass to Mobley. Looking to get back on track here. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time.
Zach LaVine.
That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Doncic on the money.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory.
feelings, yeah. Another John Kennedy. Why so upset? I ain't never let him touch you. Got us in the flesh, nope. Yelling what's new, shawty. Don't wanna party. Meet me at the bottom. Buckle and break my hand. Hanging too tight. Wouldn't ever leave. Like a fruit fly. Give me something sweet. You can try and hide me. Where you working on? I need you to stay right here. Duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running. I don't wanna ever leave. Never ride in a limousine before the whole empty. You playing possum envy, yeah. When the lights out, let's begin. 200 miles so empty, baby. Right like besties, yeah. Do you even need a reason, baby? Right here, duck down, stay low. My job, one punch KO. Tell her ain't no way I'm running now. Ain't no way I'm running now.
Just received word from the top. It's spots that need filling. And they want the yaks, cause they want that 7 rings filling. But that's so 2016 and we reached 15 million. So it's time to give it that. I just woke up from a dream feeling.
We bringing the life to them. Not polite, but nice to them. The likes of them, huh? When the mic's on and the lights are dim. Game face, the headline reads, Ox Gang strikes again.
And fights again
to begin tonight's event.
So it's game on, like there isn't cause coming, so we can keep playing on, keep playing off each other's insane thoughts, since it keeps paying off. And they all saying they crazy now. Well, wait till they get a load of us. They gon' need to get a boulder for to recover from something that's cold as us.
Your chick, rich chicken plugging in the background. Shout out to Indonesia, Rick. Your whole crew spit Felicia, Jay's go crew, Rick Vegeta. I'm a silky tofu fried kimchi eater. Meet your leader, the ox arrives. If you cross the line, I'ma you line. Same way Mufasa.
Stampede on him.
What's up name?
Yaks. Stampede on him.
Told you we were playing.
Yaks. Stampede on him.
Now we bring
had to bring
the
a stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Used to lead you to doom in a cage with a shorter pass fights. Had a tag team on him. Yeah, stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Used to lead you to doom in a cage with a shorter pass fights. Had a tag team on him. We coming off a little cold-hearted with the show starting off with the both of us Bogarting. Bo knows nobody wants problems when the host ride mobbing on the post and there's no comments. Nobody close to the flows of me and my co-pilot. We on our own island. We gotta go to get a show 4-4 driver because we're trying to go and get the whole world co-signing. Like what do you mean? What do you mean? Still haven't heard of us. We leaving planet all across the planet and we still haven't turned it up. And we still haven't turned it up. Yeah, we got about 50%. Now let me get a little fist balled up, kickstarted the percentage a bit.
Phil, get your camera quick. Let's remember to take it home and re-render the clip. And he's the kid. I gave him all the elements while I told him, and I don't want to see no regular into the toys. Nobody defended this year. Cheeky real special this year. Yeah, you the deficit, so out of etiquette. Wild wax need to just end you this year. Yeah, pardon me, my partner and I argue a lot when it comes to the yaks. Like marketing plots, bars are they high. We don't ever want to get caught up in the box. Which part do you like, part do you not? Pride getting dropped, and I do it for the squad. What you talking about, arguing about? Yeah, we the illest. I mean, are we not? Yaks. Had to get fancy on him. Got head and shoulders by the panty on him. And I flow like water by the canteen on him. And I took it to the old school antique on him. Kicked him in the Bluetooth hands-free on him. And I ate him like a snack from the pantry on him. There's no chance that we tag team on him. It's the yaks and we stampede on him. Let's
stampede on him.
What's up name?
Yaks. Stampede on him.
Told you we were playing.
Yaks. Stampede on him.
Now we bring
had to bring
the
a stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Used to lead you to doom in a cage with a shorter pass fights. Had a tag team on him. Yeah, stampede on him. Had to bring a stampede on him. Used to lead you to doom in a cage with a shorter pass fights. Had a tag team on him.
Eras, you know you're my favorite.
Even when you wander, yeah. Even when you cry, yeah. Even when you look me in my eyes, even when you cry, you still look good to me. You still look good to me. You still look good to me, oh me. You still look good to me, Isn't it you that I didn't want fraction with? Isn't it you that I didn't want fraction with? Isn't it you that I didn't want halves? Sure you take flight, yeah, we go into Mars. Yeah, and why don't you get your stuff, girl? Oh, and I wanna give you love, girl. Oh. Say hello to the. Say hello to the. Yeah, you know you the baddest girl. Oh, when you gonna put me on some late night calling? When you gonna take me off the late night drama? When you gonna take me into your city and cruise with me? Oh. Even when you wander, yeah. Even when you cry, yeah. Even when you look me in my eyes, even when you cry, you still look good to me. You still look good to me. You still look good to me, oh me. Still look good to me,
Hey, rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I hack out my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I hack out my bank account just to jump. Honey band, in the Sprinter van. Never play middleman, we got it, man. I don't man, we got it, man. Spend like a silly fan, not for the dividends. Reaping the benefits like he an immigrant. Lot of special delivery. Show my agility and my ability. Go on and like we the military. Play with my cash and I'm on your like the pockets on the back of your pants. Lay on my stance like it was a mattress. Pillowcases filled over my bands. Couple grand in the attic, another grand like magic. That's mathematics. Getting paid is a habit. Ballin' like I was a maverick or John Madden. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I hack out my bank account just to jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm thumb. Used to be bummy, turn nothing to something. I hack out my bank account just to jump. I'm thumbing through bands and racks. Deep in that, there ain't no friends in that. First playing, get on a new. I got a lens attack like my got. He bound anything that he at. Catch him in quick, empty the. Money counters beeping, blue strip dreams while I'm sleeping. With a if they creeping, 2-turn while I'm snatch who chain. Posted in the rain with some heathens. Look how far I came, they can't believe. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump. Rubber band honeys, it keep on coming. I'm the thumb. Move like a mummy, the drug got him slumpy. If it's about money, I'm the thumb. Used to be bumming, turn nothing to something. I got my bank account just jump.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Vector la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen, pero el audio nunca resbaló. Hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló.
Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos lo vuelo, el dinero no duerme, soy yo me desvelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos. Yo soy bad boy, mami, como ven, wala. Ando con Dios, pero el diablo me jala con este piquete que no se iguala. Patean como fútbol de sala, tengo a tu wife y como koala y no se resbala. No me ven volando, me cortan la sala. Lo hice a pulmón sin favores ni palas, yeah. Todo el día, todos los días tengo todo el día. Abuelito me decía que joseara todos los días. Estoy como Jordan con las 6 sortijas, tengo más. No querían coro cuando no había. Son todos fecas, pero ya sabía, yeah. Yo me por todo lo que tengo, así que tú no me digas cómo vivir mi vida. Hielo en mi cuello congelado, yeah. Tanto hielo frío de este lado.
Esta movie que estás viendo es doble tanda. Blanco y negro, ustedes son oso panda. Medirte con el audio, quien te manda. No te ofenda, pero no tengo agenda. Para gente como ustedes estoy buscándome el dinero todos los días, como yo busqué a Kemba, yeah. Cada vez que piso una cabina, el beat y el micrófono tiembla. El primero de Puerto Rico que rapea con el Visa. Sacamos este tema, swipe up para arriba del Lisa. Más violeta que la cabeza de Frisa, yeah. Yo soy de la H, pero no la H que está en mi camisa. Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Soy de la H, no la de Travis. Yo tengo la salsa, Flow Vector la voz. Quieren que me escrache, dicen pero el audio nunca resbaló. Dicen que hablaron de mí, wow, qué raro, pero primero dime quién te habló.
Yo sigo fly, como vuelo, congelado, mira mi hielo, yeah. Como el cielo, el dinero de lejos lo vuelo, el dinero no duerme, soy yo me despelo, de tonto no tengo ni un solo pelo, me quieren coger de me alejo, yo le digo bye y nos vemos.
Primero la H, después va la U, después va la M, la A, C, A, O. Eladio Carrión.
Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it, it's a. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going ham, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. This is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. Defending my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a exposed opposite.